Hello, everybody. We're back from family counseling. We hit each other with Nerf bats, and now everything's good. You're listening to the Cologne podcast.
I'm Myke.
And I'm Ryan. And we're just two
best
friends, leisurely living in East Texas, giving our uneducated opinion on the world of fragrance.
Yeah, leisurely giving it.
What do we have for them today, Myke?
We have LaLique's Encre Noire.
Man, you pronounced that like you've never even looked that up before. It just rolled right off the tongue.
Well, that's not even how you pronounce it.
Oh.
Because I think it's like French or something. It's like Encre.
Oh, okay. No.
It's like Encre Noire. But in East Texas, it's Encre Noire, baby. Oh, man. I've got a review that is going to take you to a special place and time.
Okay.
I picked this one out especially for you, Ryan.
Okay.
It's going to be like a time machine just taking you on back.
This is why we lurk around Fragrantica. There's some good writers out there.
Yes. This review comes from PM Tavake.
Okay.
It says, imagine standing between the gardening and lumber sections of a Home Depot. That is this scent in a nutshell. Paul Bunyan wears this scent.
Well, you know what? I'll be able to definitely comment on that because in my experiences in life, I have actually worked in a lawn and garden section. So
yeah, at Lowe's, right?
Yeah. So
well, we're going to go there. But first, we've got to go back to the trauma, Ryan.
Yeah. Let's open up Pandora's box. Which is
one night stand review of Dior Homme Parfum 2020.
Hit it, Todd, if you can know how to do that. I can't upload a fucking episode, but whatever. Hit the button.
Hit it.
Yeah. One night stand review.
Okay, well, did your opinion change as the scent matured on your skin, Ryan?
No, I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not a fan. That's the nicest way I can put it.
Here's the nicest way I could put it. I fucking love it. I do.
Keep your cool, Ryan.
Goose Fraba.
It smelled okay on the card. It was okay on the skin to me.
Man, it had this buttery, salty, leathery type vibe. And as far as iris goes, I know that's a polarizing note to put in a fragrance. It was done extremely well.
I only get a napkin for the little dribble coming out of Myke's mouth right now.
Yeah, she would tasty.
So yours is still a hard, you're buying this when you get a chance.
Rock hard, yes.
Okay, well, I'm still skipping.
I mean, I'll never be able to buy it. There are geographical limitations put in between me and my future love.
I gotta have you wear it a couple of times around me and let me smell it, but I just wasn't vibing it. But that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Here's the deal. The more I've gotten to know you, not you, Ryan.
Oh, the people.
No. I'm talking to the fragrance right now. I fall more in love with you every day. And though we may be miles apart now, someday we will be close. We will be skin to skin. And supreme jubilation will be had.
Are you done with your Hannibal Lecter speech for Dior Homme 2020?
I tell you what, I would want to eat myself if I was wearing this shit because it is delicious.
Well, there you go. That's our one night stand review. We've got to get out of that hellhole.
Oh, well. Also, if you're a lady and you decide to wear it, you're probably going to get some compliments as well. So that's a sexy ass fragrance. For me.
I will probably plead the fifth.
Well, I'm going to say this, and sweet listener, you do want to repel Ryan. I'm going to recommend a lot of people get this because then he won't bother you at all. Okay, let's get to our scent of the day.
LaLique, what's it called?
I think you had it there, yeah. Encre Noire. It was recommended to us by our friend of the podcast, John, but then also our buddy Juan over at FatBoy Fragrance said that he was wearing this. He remembers it, a little scent memory. Got to see his aunt for the first time in 2 decades. He was wearing this. Takes him back to those sunny, beautiful summer days spending time with his aunt.
Okay, cool. Well, so we're going to know what 2 of these people smell like in our lives.
That's right.
All right. Hope you guys don't stink.
Let's spray it up, y'all.
Go ahead. I always love the sound effect it makes. Damn, it's stuck. I can smell it over here.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be Mike's second Aspen episode.
Wow. Man, I get more smoky than woodsy.
Interesting.
Man, this straight up smells like a bonfire.
This is only $30.
Oh, really? Okay.
$29 and a few cents.
Man, I do smell the earthy, sort of woody thing going on there.
Yeah.
I do get it. I mean, old PM Tavaki might have been telling the truth with the whole Home Depot experience. Man,
I know what they're equating this to. Okay. If you guys want to smell this, I'm telling you the truth. Home Depot, Lowe's, doesn't matter. Go to either one of them. Or go to any place that sells lumber. And you go to the, oh God, I don't know what they call them, but basically the long pieces of wood for like laying porch, or just to make a porch. What do they call that? Like a deck, like deck wood or whatever. But that wood is treated with a chemical so that it doesn't...
Arsenic.
Yeah, it doesn't ruin underwater, basically. But when you walk down that aisle, you smell that. And this is kind of similar. It's not... That's a little brighter, though, when I think about it.
I would say this smells like... You want to smell this? Go sniff a fucking bag of mulch.
Yeah, I could see that, too.
Like earthy wood chips. It's not a bad smell.
Yeah, it's very masculine.
Man, it is masculine AF. I'm going to go ahead and say this. I don't think this is spoil the skip it, sample it, buy it.
Okay.
I think this is a good fragrance to layer.
I don't know, possibly.
Because it's very simple.
Crazy that I mentioned Nishanee's Fan Your Flames. And of course, that one's way louder and it has a little bit of a sweeter note. But this is more close to what I was describing with Nishanee's Fan Your Flames than...
As it's drying down, I'm getting less earthy and more straight lumber.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, this is as woody as it gets. What a trippy smell.
But it's done right.
Yeah, it smells great. I really like it. We haven't done an episode on it, but Moleculo 1 by Eccentric Molecules, I think is the name of the brand.
Yeah.
That one smells, and I can't remember what it's supposed to be, like ambroxan or like only ambroxan. Maybe that's Moleculo 2. I don't know. Anyways, that one to me smells, when you spray it on, it smells like cedar wood or something like that. This has the same kind of vibe.
Yeah, this is like you're like near the fucking buzzsaw that they have there where they like can measure out and cut wood. And it's a little bit of that shaving kind of vibe, but not necessarily like cedar, like, but it's like all the different woods and particle boards there that they've cut over time. It's like a mixture of everything.
And peppery. It's like real peppery.
Yeah. This thing is pretty masculine in a wood where Dior Fahrenheit is more masculine auto mechanic.
Right.
This is like masculine lumberjack.
Yeah. I get the Paul Bunyan reference. He's a lumberjack.
I can tell you exactly who wears this.
Okay. Take me to Dreamland.
It's a very cold 72-degree night in Texas.
God, it sounds incredible. Must be like December.
Yeah, it's December. It's freezing. 72 degrees.
Man, break out the jackets.
And the man walks out of his house. He's got a nice flannel on, and he has got a thick beard.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly who you're talking about.
And it's a little auburn color. Pieces of it are a little dark black.
Yes.
A few grays here and there.
Mm-hmm. Zach Galifianakis.
Exactly. And then he gets into his 2006 Toyota Tacoma.
He goes and he sits in between two ferns.
Yeah. Okay, you're going to maybe think I'm crazy. I'm going to say this. You may think I'm batshit crazy.
Boy, it's going to be hard to convince me otherwise.
Something about this smells like the undertone, like the muskiness of Elysium to me.
God, you are throwing that out a lot here.
I can't help it. I like the smell. So it's the only thing I think about all the time, but then I'm kind of...
Not at all. He's wrong. Sorry. He's confused. In this case, Ryan, I'm happy to say, yes, you are batshit crazy.
Look,
Not at all.
We have emails from listeners that go, Ryan has the nose of a god and has described this perfectly.
I'm still convinced those are your alt accounts that you're writing in. They're way too hateful towards me. And I just know I'm not the most likable guy, but when it's between you and me, Ryan, I normally kind of edge out.
You know what? I want you to layer this with Elysium.
I'm going to say this. Don't get offended If I'm spraying on Elysium, Ryan, I am not going to layer it with a $30 fragrance.
Well, you just mentioned you could layer it. I was like, try it out, because I'm telling you.
That's like Gordon Ramsay brings me out a beautiful steak and go, hey, can I get some ketchup with that, please?
I am telling you, guys, listen to me. Listen to my calm voice. Ugh. If you have Elysium near or around you, and you happen to have $30 to spend on this, because might as well just get it. It's $30.
Why, Ryan?
Spray one or
no.
The Elysium will have that tart. Elysium will have the tart opening, but when it dries down, it does have. I kept saying it's like a weird musk that I can't ever put my finger on it. It smells similar to me.
I will say that I've done this before. I wouldn't say this one, but there's a fragrance enhancer by DS Durga, I think is the name, called I Don't Know What. I have layered that with Elysium, and it has this woody vibe, but then there's also a bergamot top to it.
Yeah.
And layering those two together, get tons of compliments on that.
Interesting. I have to smell that. I want to smell that.
Let's do an episode on it.
Okay. And this thing, by the way, is trending hard.
Yes.
And I can see why. For $30,
man,
that's intriguing for $30.
Hey, Ryan, let's get right into it.
Okay.
You're going to skip it,
sample it,
buy it.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to buy it.
$30, man.
Dude, it smells great.
It is manly. I would say this is not, especially for Texas heat, I don't think this is a heat, something I would wear out in hot
I
weather.
Disagree with you.
Really?
Yes. I think the heat really fights against really powdery and really sweet.
Yeah.
But this, I feel like, will cut through, and it will smell like you spent all morning building a deck for a sweet little old lady.
Yeah.
And when you walk by, if you're a man, you're wearing this, you walk by, the ladies are going to go, there's something altruistic about that man, and I can't put my finger on it.
Myke has a word of the day calendar that he goes through every day. I learn new words from you every day. What was that one you just dropped on us?
Altruistic.
And what does that mean?
It means like charitable.
Oh, okay. Because he made a deck
for a little old lady.
Okay. Okay, it makes sense now.
Well, I'm going to double check and make sure that that's what that word means. Because I have been known to throw words out.
Yeah, you're a little persnickety sometimes.
Okay, altruistic is having or showing an unselfish concern for the welfare of others.
Okay.
So you're selfless in a way.
Yeah. Could have used that word, but arconspicuously, whatever that word is you throw.
Altruistic?
Yeah, there you go. That's better, I guess. It's prettier.
It's used interchangeably with like charitable.
Myke reads a lot of books. I don't. I'm more visual. He's like got a great imagination.
There you go. Keep going, Ryan.
He's smart. I'm illiterate.
You have large pores. I have great skin.
Everything. I'm opposite of Myke.
Yes. Not really. We're like twinsies most of the time.
We've said it in earlier episodes. We're either brothers or lovers. It's one of the two.
Or both. Depending on which state you're from.
Yeah, we would go over to Alabama.
That's right. Uncle brother over here. All right. Well, if you're loving these hard-hitting episodes like Encre Noire,
yes,
it's good. This is a buy. Definite buy.
So good for $30.
Man, we don't press the buy button very often.
Yeah.
I think this is another time where it's good to do it. I'm going to be real with you. I bought Molecule 01 from Max Aroma. Got it for $80. I'm about halfway down on that bottle. I like to wear it by itself.
Yeah. It's
a sleeper of a fragrance because it's like some people can't smell it at all. Other people are like, ooh, what is that? It's mysterious. But I mean, if this smells a lot like it after the dry down for 30 bones, that's a buy, ladies and gentlemen.
It's pretty interesting. I'm not going to lie.
I'd love to smell this on a woman as well.
I don't know yet. Come back to me more one night stand review.
We shall. Thank you for listening.
Cliffhanger for everybody.
Yeah. To be continued. We got to get out of here.
All right, let's go.
Okay. We love you. Spray
it up,
y'all.